Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, Bro Gets Rich, where I share my real estate, crypto, and stock market investing journey as I get rich. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. And today, I'm going to take you through a position that I just sold and what I rotated it into. All right, and this is what I sold all of. I sold all of Google. This is the amount right here, almost $7,000. The thought process being that, Google has probably seen the best of their growth days. I think AI and decentralized web, decentralized applications, I think there's a lot of things in the next 5-10 years that are going to be coming for Google. I was in long-term capital gains. I was sitting on some profits. Ended up being decent timing because Google is down about 9% this month. And it dropped probably another, I think I got rid of it right here around $139 a share. So saved myself a little bit of losses in the short term. And what did I use the money for? So I bought 100 more shares of FBTC. This is, definitely the highest price I've ever paid for Bitcoin, about the $62,000 range. But not investment advice. Bitcoin is just raging. It's going into the pre-halving rally. We haven't even halved yet. The ETFs are on fire. First time I ever bought Bitcoin was around $7,000 per Bitcoin. So does it kind of suck to swallow this pill and do this right now? $5,450 when Bitcoin is 62,000. Yeah, from an ego standpoint for sure. But if I were to lump together all of my buys, my average cost is still looking pretty good. And also, this could just be a massively different bull run than last time. And Bitcoin just might keep raging for a long, long time. Also, this gives me another 100 shares of FBTC, which 5 or 10 years from now, if I want to sell some covered calls, gives me the option to write even more contracts. So that's also good. So this is the total position now of this Fidelity FBTC. And I'm sitting on about $11,000 worth, just over 200 shares owned, which Bitcoin did drop back to 62,000 today. And I did drop another $100 in there just because got to show love for the ETFs. Bitcoin was down like 9% today. Average cost of $48.88, and I'm up over 11% on the position so far. So not really too bad. I swung some of that Google money into this, and I was looking like a genius at the moment because then Bitcoin, like literally a couple days later, went to 69,000. But now we're back down to 62,000, which is around my purchase price for this, but I'm still up 11.2% on the position. And so this is what the portfolio is looking like as of right now. 12% gain or loss on these positions. So the only position I'm actually down on is Tesla. Down modestly. Tesla actually dumped a bunch today. And I've been buying every day when it's under my cost basis. My cost basis is just about $214 now. And I left some of that cash from that Google sale in there just to pretty much, however the market goes, I'm still putting money into this account every day. But just to have some more ammunition in case for some reason Tesla does drop to like 150, 160 again, or if FBTC keeps going down, and if not, if the market kind of goes up and I don't really know what to do, then I'm just going to, slowly keep averaging in every day to SCHD and VIG. So if you're like me, you're really, really paying attention to Bitcoin right now, you think it could just do some crazy things, not trying to get my hopes up, trying to remain grounded and remember to, take profits, but there is also the reality that this might be a crazy, crazy bull run. So just trying to stay level-headed. But here's a tweet. Lots of people expect for BTC profits to cycle into alts, but this time it's different. The 500 million of daily ETF inflows can't cycle into alts. This is Bitcoin's time. So it's definitely, pretty partially true. Obviously, people are going to cycle into alts, but people are going to be mostly doing that on DEXs. DEXs on Solana where the fees are super minimum. Like for me, for example, in, why, like I can't rotate my FBTC into anything. First of all, I'm not going to. That's a long-term bag for me. But even if I wanted to, the only thing I could do in Fidelity is sell my FBTC. Then I'm pretty sure I have to wait for about 48 hours for the funds to clear. And then I have to transfer it into my Fidelity crypto account. And the only other token I can even buy in there is ETH. So, that's just it's a clunky process with these ETFs. And Fidelity, I think, is probably one of the only ones where I can actually even like buy spot Bitcoin or spot ETH. So definitely interesting to see what's going to happen with these ETF funds if we get like a $200,000, $400,000 Bitcoin. If these people, I don't know what these people's plans are. Are they long-term holders? Are they just going to let us hands it because they're going to shit their pants? because at 2 or 3x, like, no, we're just going to have to find out. Breaking news, never thought we'd see this, but Larry Fink of BlackRock and his fund iBit becomes the fastest ever ETF to 10 billion total assets under management. So pretty wild. And then this is from Swan Media, a subsidiary of Swan Bitcoin, really good team over there. I really like Swan a lot. Just Bitcoin ETF volumes. I believe this is from yesterday. 5.5 billion, making it the second highest volume day so far. And these are the total inflows. BlackRock 2.4 billion, Grayscale 1.5 billion, Fidelity 1 billion, and they definitely threw Vanguard in there at 0, throwing some shade at the CEO or whoever it was that got canned over there, most likely due to Bitcoin. Bitcoiners are having a fun time with that on the old Twitter. So that's it. This is the portfolio now. It was a little hard to sell my Google, yeah, for sure. Like, it's a huge company, huge cash flows. I don't think it's necessarily going anywhere, but if we're talking about like, I just think there's a lot of things coming for them, like I said, in terms of artificial intelligence, decentralized applications, decentralized search, web. I just think they have a lot of obstacles in their way, and like, yeah, maybe to correct, they'll like start paying a dividend, kind of like Meta did, or something to keep investors. But I just really wanted some more optionality for options contracts with FBTC, and Google could go back down to the $90, $100 range. I'm not like a super great stock analyst, but I do know that if we're talking about growth curves, Google's probably at the end of their growth curve, where if Bitcoin does what it's supposed to do, it's still very early in its growth curve. So don't regret it. Just anxious to see what happens with this Bitcoin bull market. Like I said, I am not an investment advisor. This is not investment advice. This is just for entertainment. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is Bro Gets Rich. Let me know what you're buying. Let me know what you think of the recent Bitcoin dip. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.